Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to explore a beautiful and a powerful question. Why did the Buddha chant, or more accurately, authorize the chanting of the Ratana Sutta? This sutta is still recited across Buddhist traditions today, especially during times of illness, uncertainty and crisis. But to really understand its meaning, we need to go back to the time of the Buddha himself. The story of the Ratana Sutta begins in the ancient city of Vesali. At the time, Vesali was suffering deeply. First came a severe famine, which led to widespread hunger. Then, disease spread rapidly among the population, and as fear grew, people believed that non-human beings were disturbing the city, worsening the situation. The citizens of Vesali were desperate. They tried many remedies, but nothing worked. Finally, they decided to seek the help of the Buddha. Out of compassion, the Buddha traveled all the way to Vesali. Upon arriving, he did not perform miracles or rituals. Instead, he gave a very specific instruction. He asked Venerable Ananda to walk around the city reciting what we know as the Ratana Sutta. As this recitation took place, tradition tells us that the disturbances ceased, disease subsided, and peace returned to the city. But this raises an important question. Why this sutta? And why chanting at all? What is so important about Ratana Sutta that cured all the people in Vesali? The word Ratana means jewel or treasure. The Ratana Sutta is a praise of the three jewels of Buddhism. So what are these three jewels? The Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. Rather than being a prayer of a request for help, the sutta declares the qualities and the truth of these three jewels. Each verse affirms the purity of the Buddha's enlightenment, the timeless and liberating nature of the Dhamma, the noble qualities of the enlightened disciples, the Sangha. At the end of each section, the sutta proclaims, by the power of this truth, may there be well-being. This is crucial to understanding its purpose. The Buddha did not teach chanting as a form of magic or superstition. In Buddhism, the Ratana Sutta is considered paritta, a discourse of protection. But the protection comes from truth and wholesome mental states, not from supernatural intervention. In Pali, this is known as sakka or truth. When truth is clearly spoken, fear diminishes, the mind becomes calm, faith and confidence arise. As people in Vesali heard the chanting, their minds settled, panic reduced, compassion and ethical awareness were restored. In Buddhism, mental states matter deeply. A calm, confident, and morally grounded community creates conditions where suffering naturally reduces. The Ratana Sutta works on multiple levels. On a psychological level, it reduces fear and anxiety, replaces despair with confidence, encourages inner stability on a spiritual level. It reconnects people with the path of wisdom and compassion, strengthens faith in the possibility of liberation, reminds us that suffering is not permanent. Even today, when the Rathana Sutta is chanted in hospitals, homes, or temples, people often report a sense of calm. This is not because the words are magical, but because they align the mind with truth. Why the Buddha chose compassionate action? What's most striking about this story is the Buddha's response. He didn't blame the people. He didn't lecture them. He didn't claim special powers. Instead, he offered compassionate wisdom, using a method appropriate to the situation. The Ratana Sutta reminded the people of Vesali that enlightenment is real. The path exists. Noble beings have walked it successfully. This restored hope, and hope is essential for healing. So why do we still chant the Ratana Sutta today? Today, the Ratana Sutta is chanted during times of illness, in moments of fear or uncertainty, at the start of important occasions. It serves as a reminder of what truly protects us: wisdom over ignorance, compassion over fear, truth over confusion. So why did the Buddha authorize the chanting of the Ratana Sutta? Because the truth, when spoken with clarity and compassion, has the power to relieve suffering. May the remembrance of the three jewels bring peace to your mind and kindness to your heart. Thank you for listening. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.